The island gives us a lot of opportunities to give back to those who have certainly helped preserve our freedoms, a big military presence here and all of that. This summer, a great opportunity, and even into the fall, and actually year-round. It's why this lady is here, Dyan Smith. How are you?
Good,
welcome.
How are you?
Welcome to the island. You have not been here a long time.
Just about a year and a half.
But you've actually been here a long time.
Right, been visiting for about 40 years.
How about that? That's fantastic. So there's a whole large group of islanders who know your story a little bit in their own work. You have created or transferred or set up, whatever you want to call it, Operation Turbo, which is a group that will help those deployed overseas and domestically. And tell me a little bit about Operation Turbo.
Operation Turbo supports deployed military.
Okay.
Our focus is those that don't receive support, but we send to everyone we get a request for. We send to all branches.
And what are you sending?
So we send care packages, and we call them boxes of home.
Yeah.
And they are filled with just good quality items, heavy on the protein.
Sure.
Personal care items, and then the smallest group of things is treats.
That's fantastic. Hey, good stuff. The website is on the screen. You can find out more at operationturbo.org. What got you doing this?
So my husband and I went to tour our niece's ship in 2010.
Okay.
She was in Norfolk at the time, and through the tour, she happened to mention in conversation, just in passing, that many on her ship wouldn't be receiving support. And they were about to leave for deployment. And I struggled with that because I have a big Italian family who, if you need help, you just make a call. And that was a Saturday, and on the way home Sunday, I was very quiet, and my husband said, "What are you doing? What are you thinking?" And so I wanted to collect 350 notes of gratitude, and that was all it was really ever supposed to be.
Was just little notes of gratitude.
Just notes of gratitude, and I was a busy hairdresser at the time, and I wrote to clients and neighbors and anyone, and notes started to come in, but treats and things started to come in too. And so we sent those off, and we did that for the first 4 years. It just was slow and small batches and things like that while other groups heard of us. And then in 2014, we became a registered 501c3.
Okay.
And that's when it really exploded. I stepped away from being a hairdresser to focus on the nonprofit.
Okay.
And we are 100% volunteer. No one gets paid.
Right.
And and that's
why. And you brought it with you to the Lowcountry.
Brought it with me to the Lowcountry.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for? Obviously donations and all of that helps. You need volunteers too? You need folks to help make it work?
We do need volunteers. Monetary donations are very flexible for us.
Sure.
Everything gets put back into the boxes. We work this out of our home so that we keep the quality in the boxes and our overhead low. Our overhead is only 5%, which is really quite small for a nonprofit. So we need everything. We have an Amazon website where people can donate items for the boxes.
Okay.
You can go to big box stores and contact me, and I can tell you how to get them to me.
So you've done all the hard work.
I've done all the hard work.
Folks need to just get involved.
Yeah, we're always looking for notes of gratitude as well.
I was going to say, you're still back to the basics and still, I would imagine a note to a service person deployed overseas means the world.
It does.
What kind of feedback do you get from
the feedback we get, the two things we hear the most is the quality of what we put in our boxes, and thank you for not forgetting what we do.
Yeah.
And that's so important to me is, they sacrifice so much. I don't think people realize what our military sacrifices. They miss birthday parties and weddings and all the happenings in their families' lives, and they don't complain. They do it for us. And so a little note to say thank you.
Coming off the Memorial holiday, headed into July 4th, a perfect time to be talking about this. Thanks again so much, Dyan Smith. We appreciate it. Again, the website is operationturbo.org. Simple enough, and you can find out more. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back to talk about the Bluffton Farmers Market right after this.